and welcome to my studio. Thank you so much for joining me today. Currently, we are working on alcohol inks techniques, so let's get started with one of our videos.
One of the other things you can do with the alcohol blending solution is, like where I did the lines on this one, you can come down and you can do this straight. You could do this with the alcohol as well. It's a little bit easier with the blending solution, and you may find that you prefer one over the other one. That's going to be totally up to you, but you can add more lines to that, and that's going to totally change the look of it. It will also do, if you kind of did little dots on it, it's going to be a little bit harder out of there, but you could also add little dots as well. Another way to add little dots would be with your Q-tip. I'm just going to put my Q-tip in the solution, and I just use alcohol on this. And we can start to change the look of our color. And I don't want it to run too much. I'm just kind of doing enough that it kind of spans out just a little bit, just to change that. You can do as much as you want to, kind of get those colors blending together more, or however you want to do that. Now, one of the favorite ways to do this also is to spray it with your spray bottle. You also could do a mister, whatever is comfortable for you. I will kind of keep my heat gun or embossing tool close by hand in case I have it a little bit too heavy and I want to stop it. And another thing will kind of do, if I want it lighter, I'll spray up above it and then just let it fall on it. You can see how it's starting to change those looks again. Remember, we're using the 91% alcohol, and then that really cool, already kind of got kind of a stained glass effect, and that's really neat. I'm going to do a little bit over here on this striped one as well. We'll hit that a little bit and see how that's already starting to change that too. You can use it as much or little as you want. Just make sure when you're done with that, again, you're going to hit it with your heat gun or embossing tool to set your alcohol inks. Another way you could do it, people prefer one way or the other. You could do your alcohol inks in your toothbrush. Now, I just put my alcohol in my toothbrush and just straight on. Now, this is obviously going to be a finer mist, so it's going to be different than the one you did before. You can see just a little bit here, so it's going to be another way. You may prefer one over the other. Let's see if I can see it here a little bit. So there's all kinds of fun ways to play with that. But isn't that how interesting how much that's already changed since we started at the beginning? Don't be afraid to kind of go back over an area. Now this guy's starting to run a little bit, so I would just hit him with my heat gun. And all of this is going to really brighten up once we put our varnish onto it. So don't be afraid to put your varnish onto it. But that's a couple ways to use your blending solution and your alcohol.
Thank you so much for watching our video today. One of the great sources for alcohol inks is bluewhalearts.com, as well as your local scrapbooking section, so check those out. This is one of many of the alcohol inks techniques that we are currently doing, so make sure you check out all of our others. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can be one of the first to be notified when they are out. God bless.